Okay. So, apparently, DomisLive News just reported that Tekashi69 just got arrested, and let's talk about it. You know what I mean? If he just got arrested after he got off on that shit on bail or whatever the fuck it was, uh, he was supposed to do a lot of time, like years in jail or something. He didn't end up doing the time. Apparently, he just got arrested. This was like an hour ago that DomisLive just reported this, so this is gonna be headlines. He ain't getting none of this one. He ain't getting none of this one. I don't normally do videos talking about all this shit, all the fuckery that goes on the internet about Tekashi69 and any of that type of stuff, but I just been seeing it so much that I had to say something about this because apparently everybody's saying that he snitched on the dudes that robbed him for his chains and shit, right? The thing is that anytime somebody snitches somebody out, there's paperwork involved. There's a disclosure. It's called a disclosure. I've been in jail myself, and anybody that wrote a statement against me or snitched on me, I got to see word for word. They have to write a police report. They have to write you know, they're snitching on somebody. And in order to snitch on somebody, you literally, you know what I mean? They have to write a statement. They have to write it in paper, which is going to show up on that individual's disclosure. When they go to jail and they go to court, by law, they have to get their disclosure from their lawyer, which shows anyone that's made a police report against you or a statement, word for word, everything they said, the date, the time, first and last name. So if you snitch, you're fucked. It's gonna be on paperwork for the world to see it. So I can't listen. Everybody's like, this guy's a snitch, this guy's a goof, this guy's a snitch, listen, the real dudes that actually went to jail, that know how this shit works, there's no need for all that talks, bro. Go get the fucking paperwork. Call your lawyer and say, I need my disclosure. It don't matter if it has a different name in the States. I'm in Canada, you know what I mean? You already know East Side, but um, it don't matter. It's the same logic. It's the same protocol. You know, when you go to jail, there's court involved and there's court documents involved. If somebody snitches you out, when you go to jail, you're gonna go to court. You're gonna talk to your lawyer. Your lawyer's gonna hand you your disclosure, which you're gonna bring to the jail to show all the other inmates on your range, to show them your paperwork, to prove that you're not in there on some fucked up charge, like some goofy ass shit. You know what I mean? That's gonna prove if you're in there on like a sex beef, like some fucked up. You know what I mean? People want to know. You know what I mean? You gotta be willing to give your paperwork. And anyone that snitched on you, their statement's gonna be in that disclosure. It's gonna be in that document that you get from your lawyer, from the courts. Period. Legally, by law, there's no way ifs, ands, or fucking buts about it. There's no discussion about it. If you're a real motherfucker and you've been to jail, you know how the shit goes. That's how the shit goes. Everybody says this guy's a snitch, this guy's a snitch, that guy's a goof, and you know what? Most likely they probably fucking are. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to get the proof and find out if somebody's a snitch. There's no need to talk about it. You know what I mean? People in the past, like 7 years ago, motherfuckers was saying, I'm a snitch. They were saying I was a rat. I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, yo, I'll give you $1,000 right now if you can find a person that I snitched on, get him to call his lawyer, get the disclosure, and upload that shit to Facebook. Show everybody. Put it on blast. Put it on YouTube. It takes 3 days to get your disclosure. There's no excuses for anybody to be calling anybody a snitch without having paperwork behind that. Period. If somebody snitches on somebody for a crime or anything, they're going to go to jail because of that statement. You know what I mean? And that statement's going to be on paper, your court documents, your disclosure. It might be called something different in the States, but it's the same protocol. It's the same logic. Don't listen to, you know what I mean? And I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt to 6 9 or anybody for that matter. I'm not gonna have any judgment towards anybody until I see that paperwork. Because I've heard everybody say, yo, this guy's this guy's that. People have said that shit against me, and I fucking laugh. I'm like, hey, I'm like, bro, you think you're talking to somebody that's been in jail all their fucking lives, you idiot? You think I don't know how this shit works? Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't be running around saying snitch and this and that. And I'm not saying that 6ix9ine did it. There's many possibilities in this scenario. Of the way it looks, man's went to jail for robbing his chain. Of course, everybody's gonna be like, yo, 6ix9ine must have snitched. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, there's a bunch of different, scenarios that could play out. Like, one of them was Buddy went to go sell the chains to a jeweler or somebody, and they knew that the jewelry was obviously fucking stolen. It's like 100 grand, probably more in jewelry. So they called the cops. You know what I mean? That's one scenario. Or 6ix9ine snitched. But if he did, those guys that are sitting in jail for those chains right now, if 6ix9ine snitched, it's going to be on the documents. It's going to be on the paperwork. Go and link those dudes that are in jail. Get the CO to take a picture or a video of that or bro, there's a way. There's ways to get that out there. You know what I mean? First thing I would do is if I went to jail and somebody snitched me out, as soon as I got my disclosure, bam, I'm looking through that, bam, 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 bam. There's a statement, police report, everything, bam, right there, first and last name. Okay, bam, that's a fucking snitch. You're a snitch. I'm making a phone call. I'm saying, yo, I got the paperwork right here. I'm on range right now. I need to get this out there somehow. I'm gonna fucking pay the CO, bro. Especially when it comes to a situation with 6ix9ine, man's rich. This is clout for anybody. You know what I mean? Of course, this is major. That's their fucking highlight of their life right now. The fact that 6ix9ine snitched on them. That's the best thing that ever fucking happened to them. You know how much money they're gonna make off that? They have paperwork now that 6ix9ine snitched. If that's the case. There's no need for politics. We don't listen to politics. Anybody that really went to jail, that's how it works. There's no such thing. If somebody snitches on you, there's paperwork, period. Or shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. So go to the mans that are in jail, get them to get that paperwork to you. If it has to be faxed by CO, if you're gonna pay that CO, one of the guards, you know what I mean? Or the CEO knows, like, yo, this is major. I could eat off this. Everybody could eat off that. There's no excuse where that paperwork shouldn't be uploaded to every major platform on the fucking planet right now. Like Facebook should be on there, YouTube, everything. There's a way to do it, especially if they touch the pen. Mans can get cell phones in the pen, certain pens. You can get things in the pen that you can't get in provincial jail. You know what I mean? It's different. People are doing life in the pen. There's more things that you can get, because you're doing more time there. It's a deuce plus. Anything below that is provincial, like out here in Canada. You know what I mean? But same protocol, same logic. Anywhere you go, don't matter. Jail's jail. Like, I got homies in the States, in Cali, in fucking LA. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I talked to them. I asked them about how shit operates out there. You know what I mean? So anyways, 6ix9ine got arrested. It's about an hour ago. So I'm just letting you guys know he ain't getting out this time because he already got out. I know if I got out on bail and I got re-fucked up again, bail's done. I lost my opportunity. I'm doing the original amount of time I was supposed to do before I got bail or parole or probation, whatever. So he's done, if that's the case. Unless he's gonna snitch more shit out. If he's a snitch and he can snitch more people out, he might get a light. He's still gonna do, no matter what. There's no way out this time. He wouldn't have got collected by the feds, by the FBI. If they got him, he's fucked. It's over. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, like I said about that snitching shit, put that shit to sleep, bro. Because like, there's no need to be going off about who's it. Like, and I'm not even giving him the benefit of the doubt or sticking up for anybody, because I wouldn't do that. Because I don't know. I didn't see no paperwork. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you never know, right? But in the end of the day, I've had accusations put against me like that, and it's simple. It's so simple. You get everybody gets a disclosure. If somebody snitches on you, you get paperwork. Period. Don't listen to anybody that says anything other than that, because they ain't a real one. They never been in jail. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't care what they say. I've been in jail. I've had to show my paperwork on range. I stacked like that. My whole criminal record since fucking 2008 when I was a youth. All the way up. Breaking and entering with intent, possession of stolen vehicle, theft under 5,000, theft over 5,000, fucking possession of weapons, not guns, drugs, trafficking, all types of shit. I got a fat youth record. I was wildin'. So, and nothing too major on my adult, because I did all that crazy ass shit when I was a youth, because I knew I could get away with it and get lighter time, so I just went off because the OGs taught me that. I was selling crack at 14, you know, I was kicking doors in at 16, robbing fucking plugs. Like, nobody can't talk to me. I already did it. I've been around the block. OGs raised me up from the fucking dirt up, bro. Like, I was learning how to fucking cook coke at fucking 14, 15, answering the door, making wops, hitting, fucking running up and down the strip, having the OGs look out for me while I'm making wops so I don't get fucking one of these or something, you know what I mean? Like, I did it all. Been in jail, youth, adult. I grew up around pen timers. My dad did 10 years in Collins Bay Penitentiary, 4 years in Kingston. Look those pens up. Those are big. Those are fucking name brand pens, bro. The Horseshoe. He did time in the Horseshoe. But my point being is that the internet shit is so fucking stupid. Like, about, oh, everybody's a snitch. This guy's a snitch. Listen, bro, nobody's a snitch unless there's fucking paperwork. Shut the fuck up. I need to see the paperwork. The real ones, we gotta see the paperwork, and it's so easy to get the paperwork that there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Mans will make up every excuse in the book why, oh, no, he snitched, but it wasn't on paper. No. It don't work like that, bro. That's not reality, bro. You know what I mean? In the end of the day, yeah, somebody can snitch you out, like, to your teacher and be like, oh, he stole a pencil. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a form of snitching. But what really, when we're talking about this scenario and real snitching that's putting people in fucking jail, that's real fucking serious that's snitching. Okay? There's a result. And the result is somebody going to fucking jail because somebody opened their fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Somebody locked. You know what I mean? That's what a snitch is. That's what snitching really is. You know what I mean? Everybody's using the word snitch for every fucking thing now. You know what I mean? Everybody's a fucking snitch apparently all of a sudden. You know what I mean? But that shit bothers me because people have tried to use that to throw dirt on my name, to try to ruin my reputation, to try to turn people against me, burn bridges, you know, ruin connections before I can even fucking progress and shit, which it didn't work because real recognized real. If I'm a fucking snitch, if I was a snitch, why am I going to link up with a bunch of fucking gangsters? That's not safe. That's not safe for a snitch. If you're going like that and you're snitching, you ain't gonna go be hanging out with fucking killers, bro. You ain't gonna be hanging out with pen timers because they're gonna smell that shit on you, and you're gonna get fucking crushed on sight. So it ain't gonna work. You can't bluff. You can't fake it. The dogs will sniff it out, bro. You know what I mean? So, and that's real talk. Corey Resilient, bro. I just want to make this video and talk about, you know, Tekashi69. I just found out this shit's gonna be headlines. The man just got arrested again. He ain't getting off this time. He's doing fucking time for sure. I know because that's what happens. I've seen it happen. You're already supposed to do hard time. Years. You get bail. You get lucky. You get parole. You got money. You got good lawyers. Okay. You fuck up again this time, you're gonna have to do the time now. You know what I'm saying? The original amount of time you were supposed to do before you know what I mean? I know because this shit has happened to me before too. I had my bail pulled, warrants dropped, all types of shit, right? And then they're like, okay, you fucked up the agreement. You got 2 years probation. You were supposed to get 2 years in jail. You did a year probation. Now you're gonna do the remainder in jail, which is a year. Okay, that's how the shit works out here in Canada, and it's pretty much the same logic and protocol anywhere you fucking go. It might be a different name for the disclosure. It's your documents, it's your paperwork, it's fucking paperwork. Every crime that's committed and that has to do with the, you know, criminal system, justice system, is documented on paper, everything. So there's no excuse. Go get the paperwork and go upload the shit. You know what I mean? The accusations that were made against me in the past, in my life, I've heard everything in the fucking book. It's fucking crazy. But I'm like, bro, I will give $1,000 to anybody that can go and get that proof. You could destroy somebody. All you gotta do is get the paperwork and upload it to Facebook or YouTube. It's not hard to do. There's no excuse. If somebody snitches on you, the paperwork is there, bro. It's there. So shut up. You know what I mean? But in the end of the day, it's still, all these years later, nothing ever surfaced. Nothing ever happened. I'm still out there sticking my fucking puffing my chest out, bro. You know what I mean? In the end of the day. So that's why I can't listen to politics. I can't listen and believe just because somebody says, yo, this guy's a snitch, this guy's a rat, this guy's a goof, this guy's this, that. I've heard all that shit. I've seen it all play out in different ways while I'm in jail, while I'm outside of jail. It's accusations made against me. Weird ass shit, like fucking weirdos, bro. Like, bro, the real ones, it's not how it works, bro. Before I'm gonna go and smash somebody out or fucking poke somebody up or fucking go like that to somebody, I have to see the paperwork before I commit to a fucking thing like that. It's a big move, bro. You know what I mean? So there is no chit chat about that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Get the paperwork, upload it. 2 people are in jail right now. So if 6ix9ine snitched, it's on paper. Go get it. Shut the fuck up. And that's it. You know what I mean? So only a couple things that can happen here. No matter what, 6ix9ine's gonna do time. Even if he rats a bunch of more people out, he still is gonna have to do a couple years. A year to 2 to 3, whatever the fucking charges are. I don't really care that much, but yeah, I mean, you guys, everybody, it's all over the fucking internet. You can't not see it. I had to say something. You know what I mean? So, Corey Resilient, you know what I mean? Checking out. Check the rest of my videos out. You know what I mean? If you fuck with me, give me a like. If you don't fuck with me, I don't care. Suck a dick. Subscribe. Share the video. Tag some people. I don't know, man. But in the end of the day, I just found out this shit an hour ago. It's gonna blow up. All this shit about him getting arrested. He's definitely doing the time now. As for the snitching shit, there's people in jail because they robbed him for his fucking chains. So if he did snitch, so easy to go get the paperwork. Mans have it right now that are locked up. They have the paperwork. If 6ix9ine snitch, he's fucking, it's it. It's gonna be all over the internet, bro. So anything less than that, don't talk. You know what I mean? Or he ain't a fucking real one. Period. I can't stand that shit. You know what I mean? Can't stand that shit, bro. I've punched people out for coming to me saying, yo, this guy's a snitch, this guy's this and that. I'm like, yo, you got paperwork on that? No? Bam! What up? You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Why you telling me? You know what I mean? Like, I hate people that go like that all the time. Like, get the paperwork, present the fucking package. It'll get dealt with. You don't gotta do all that. Just chill.